We've been talking about Joe Biden kicking off his presidential campaign. And whatever you think about him, you have to admit that he is resonating with Democratic voters.
Okay, breaking news. A new CNN national poll on the 2020 Democratic race just out shows former Vice President Joe Biden with a big bounce. He now has 39%.
Among black women, a nearly 30-point advantage for Biden in this morning consult poll.
That's right. Joe Biden has surged to a huge lead in the Democratic Party. And in second place is Bernie Sanders, combined age 642. It almost seems like they pulled that move senior citizens do where they just cut to the front of the line and everyone's too polite to say anything. You know, just like, let him cut. It might be his last meal ever. Let him go. Let him go. But I do find it interesting that Biden has especially strong support among black women. A lot of people are wondering why that is. So, to help us find out, let's turn to an actual black woman. Dulcé Sloan, everybody.
Hello.
So, this feels like a conundrum, Dulcé. Help me understand. Why are so many black women leaning toward Joe Biden?
I don't want to talk about this political shit, Trevor. Idris Elba got married. And I'm sad.
Oh, Dulcé, I understand, because you loved Idris and now you have to look for another dream man. That's why you're sad.
No, I'm sad because now I got to kill somebody.
Okay, let's move on. Dulcé, focus on politics. Why do you think Biden is doing so well with black women? Like, many people expected black women to support Cory Booker or Kamala Harris.
Well, let me break it down for you. Cory and Kamala are fine, but if I'm completely honest, they got a bit of an image problem. I mean, Cory's nice, but he reminds you of that cousin that's a tattletale. You know, even when no one asks, just snitching for the love of the game. Like, oh, she did this. And then Kamala looks like a mean vice principal, you know? She just comes up like, Dulcé, I want what's best for you, which is why I'm giving you detention. Cory, thank you for coming right to me.
Okay, I see what you're saying in terms of an image, but okay, it doesn't explain why black women then don't go for someone like Elizabeth Warren then. I mean, she's addressed specific issues that black women have, like reparations, the black maternal mortality rate. Why are black women going with, like, a guy who's got the crime bill and Anita Hill on his record?
Listen, don't get me wrong. Younger black women will probably go with Elizabeth Warren, but for older black women, they're gonna go with Biden, because if Biden becomes president, then Obama is back in the White House.
Wait, but that's not true. Obama can't be president again.
Who said anything about president? If Joe Biden wins, he's gonna invite Obama over for dinner. And where's dinner?
The White House.
Boom! Obama's back in the White House. I mean, it's sneaky, but it's all we got.
Okay, fine. So maybe that explains black women's support. But what's interesting to me, Dulcé, is that Democrats overall seem to be going with Biden, which is strange, like, considering how diverse and fresh most of the other candidates are.
Of course, yeah. This is just a simple case of familiar dick.
Familiar dick?
Yeah. See, listen, y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? There's that one dude you've been hooking up with for years, right? And sometimes you try someone different, but you always go back to him. That's familiar dick. Y'all get it? Like, listen, you know how well it does, what it does. I mean, sure, he's 37 and sells drugs on a child's bike. But it's the dick you know.
I can safely say I didn't know that women categorize dick that way.
Yeah, we got familiar dick, broke dick, rich dick, mediocre dick, always lets you borrow his car dick.
Okay, so if I understand what you're saying Joe Biden's politics is the familiar penis that the Democrats wish to return to.
Now you're getting it, dimple dick. Ha!
Okay, so please don't encourage her. So, as a voter and as a black woman, who do you prefer then, familiar dick or new dick?
Neither. I prefer British dick. I'm coming for your interest!
Dulcé Sloan, everyone!